Hey guys, this is our To Do 7 kitchen channel and I'm gonna be the chef today. Actually, this is my first time to be the chef, so just, And they're gonna be my students, and this one is Erin and this one is Sanjay. And today we're gonna do traditional Chinese cuisine, which is stew, tofu, and or stir fry or something. I cannot call exactly the name of it. So now here we go. Firstly, I would like to introduce the ingredients of today's cuisine. Firstly, we need a little box of tofu and a little bunch of green onion and just a little bit ginger and some like soybeans and oil and oyster oil and anything you need or anything you like. So I'm gonna begin to teach them how to do this cuisine, and you guys can ask me anytime or anything you want, okay?
Okay.
Firstly, we're gonna cut the green onion into small pieces. This is another onion that I gotta use a little while, and we need like half of the onion is totally fine for this cuisine. Like cut them into small parts. And you also need different parts of the onion, so I just change it like this. I think this is gonna be fine. And a little bit ginger, and you need to cut them into pieces and then into slices. And just be careful, don't cut your fingers. Oh, okay. Sorry. Do you have any questions? You can ask me anytime if you want.
Yeah, you can go.
If you want meat or something, I just put it on the side. If you want meat, and you just cut them into like a cube or like rectangular stuff. And you need other like soy oil and salt. And another one is like this. It's a kind of powder. It's cornstarch to make it more tasty. I think you can cut as much meat as you want. This one is like I don't know what is exactly the name of the meat, but there's also this is also pork, and you can add beef or even other chicken that you like, and I think this is gonna be fine. And you just put them into small bowls and add some starch. And I think white pepper gonna be okay, but right now we don't have white peppers and soybean oil. I'm sorry, just a little bit of it, and salt. This step I think will make the meat more tasty, and the starch will make them more soft and or something that you want. And
Why do you want
stir
to?
them? Yeah, because the starch can make the meat much more soft. It's much more easy. I think 10 minutes is okay, but I think well, you can do this while you heat your pot, and everything you need is like a pot or something, and you don't need other complicated stuff to cook that. And you just put every piece of meat into the juice, and make sure that every of them is full of the thing that you put it. So I think it's going to be
Yeah, I
fine.
think it's delicious.
Oh, thank you. I hope it's delicious. And now the most important one is tofu. You're gonna cut them into like oops. You have to make sure that the piece of tofu is exactly convenient for you to eat, not too big and not too small, because too small is gonna be smashed into pieces, and if it's too big, I think it's very hard to make it more tasty. But you can cut them in that order exactly that where you put them. I'm trying to make every piece of tofu exactly the same size, but it's very hard to make them exactly the same size. So just forgive me. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
So everything is just gonna be ready. And just pull it up, and I think it's stuck. Well, if you find it is too big, like here, you have to cut them into small pieces, like in the middle. So this can make them easier for you to cut. And,
So soft.
yeah.
Yes.
The Chinese tofu actually is my favorite thing, and you have to wash it because you cannot make sure that the tofu is clean. So you gotta wash them. Just I think one time is fine. And the next thing you do is the most important step. You're gonna turn on the oven. I'm not sure if that's oven, and put a little bit oil into your pot. I think this is gonna be fine, like here. And you wait until the a little bubble rise up in the oil, and now I have to wait and until the oil is heated up, and you have to put the ginger and the green onion into the pot, and when you smell the odor, and you can just put everything into this odor.
What smell?
Like it sounds delicious. It sounds like the ginger and green onion is well baked, so you can put them into it. And make sure that there's no water on your I don't know what's the name of this stuff. Make sure that there's no water in the pot, and make sure that there's no water beside on and don't make the water on your hands into the pot, because the oil will and it will hurt you.
Okay. We will be careful. Yes.
I think it's gonna be fine. And put them into the oven or a little while. Well, you will heat. I think it's too loud. You will hear a little bit voice of the ginger and the green onion if the oil is very hot. And to make sure that you smell the odor, that finally you can put other things into the pot, because this will make it more delicious too. Yeah, I think it's just okay. Yeah, when the small bubble blow it up.
Do we need to put the green onion and the ginger out after?
No, you don't need to put it out. You just need to add everything you need in it. But please remember that you have to add meat first, because it's hard to make it available to eat. And be careful. The oil is already heated, so the meat will just slowly Actually, you really need to wait until the oil heated up. But right now we cannot open the fan because the video cannot hear our sound. So I just the oil is not very heated. So you have to make sure that the oil is easy for meat to bake. And just stir fry them a little bit. And be careful of the oil; it will float it up. And until you see the meat is turned a little bit wider, and you can add the tofu into it.
Or maybe how long time to
Yeah.
cook the tofu?
No, you have to wait until you see that the meat turns a little bit whiter.
Oh,
Because now it's red when it's not roasted. It's red.
okay, I know.
Now you smell it, right? Now you smell the odor, and you can put. Make sure you have to be careful, and maybe you have to wear an apron. So stir fry them a little bit. You can use this one to cut them into pieces if someone is really big or something. And just stir fry them a little bit, and add the soil. The soybean oil and oyster sauce. This one is my favorite. Don't add them too much, as long as your thing is okay for you.
Is it enough?
Yeah, I think it's enough. And just stir fry them a little bit. But you have to be careful that the tofu is very easy to broke, and it will fall into pieces. So just try to make sure it is as possible. Make every piece of tofu stir them with the juice and everything. Yeah, you have to make this one just spread them out. And then you have to add a little bit, I think it's called cooking wine. It will add the taste of your cuisine. Just a little bit is okay. Actually, it's for me, but if you add this one into every cuisine that you want to cook, it will make them much more tasty. And,
Oh, the smell is good.
yeah, I hope so. Yeah. Now just stir fry them a little bit. Make every piece of tofu exactly. Oh, this one is smashed up. Try not to smash them. Just be careful so not to smash them. And when every piece of tofu seems like just full of the juice, you can add some water to it and just stir it until I think maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes or so is fine. It's fine. Yeah, now I need to add a little bit of cinnamon. Actually, in China, it's gonna be like the skin of the tree, but here we can put. I can only find a powder, just a little bit, really a little.
And this kind of healthy food should be better.
Yeah, tastes better and make it much more tasty. And a little bit 5 spice powder. Yeah,
What's this?
5 spice powder.
Oh.
Yeah. And try to stir them. Right. Make sure you don't cook them too much until it bakes over. Overbaking is not very good for you. Now we need to add some water. The quantum of water is that make sure the water can over all of the stuff in your pot. Okay, that's fine. And now now what you have to do is to wait. Thank you.